Okay, thank you for joining me. I'm doing a live stream right now because there's going to be some severe thunderstorms tomorrow in the Northeast, and the threat is pretty impressive. In fact, look what they're saying right here. The primary convective potential seems likely in association with forecast for ascent, which means there's with forcing for ascent, which means accompanying a remnant convectively generated or enhanced perturbation, which is forecast to develop northeastward ahead of the primary troughing within the westerlies from the Lee, Lower Great Lakes region through New England by Wednesday evening. And it says a belt of enhanced southwesterly lower mid-tropospheric flow on an order of 30 to 40 knots, 30 to 40 or greater knots, coupled with at least modest destabilization, Cape of 1 to 2,000 joules per kilogram, near ahead of a developing prefrontal surface trough, may provide an environment conducive to organize severe storm development across parts of eastern New York and Pennsylvania, much of New Jersey, through much of New England. Potentially damaging wind gusts appear the primary threat, but there may be at least some risk for a tornado or two, particularly across the Hudson Valley, Champaign Valley vicinity into western New England Wednesday afternoon. So this is where the tornado potential is going to be, right in this area. So I think there's going to be a 2% chance in New York City and a 5% chance into southern New England, so into western New England. So this is where you'll have the 5%. And looking at the models for tomorrow, here's what the models for tomorrow are indicating. So our 18Z. See, it doesn't look like much, but you see those supercells there. And look what's going to happen tomorrow afternoon. Boom. So, yeah. Definitely cannot rule out some severe storms for tomorrow. But I think the most intense storms will be north of here. But there's definitely a chance of some pretty impressive storms tomorrow afternoon. In fact, the NAM actually went pretty crazy, showing some squalling coming into New York with some tornadoes, and then showing more storms. So, yeah, that's very impressive. So, there's definitely potential of some very dangerous storms tomorrow in the Northeast. There's definitely a chance of some really dangerous storms tomorrow. Just to let you know. Oh, hi. Thank you for joining. Yep, we have a chance of some very dangerous storms tomorrow in the Northeast. So, see those here? Yep. You got a chance of supercells tomorrow. And looking at surface temperatures for tomorrow, yep, definitely there's going to be a lot of instability with these kind of temps. This is what the NAM is showing for tomorrow. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to get some pretty impressive weather tomorrow. And looking at supercell composite for tomorrow, right over New York City. Right over New York City. And 3 kilometer EHI, which is 3 kilometer enhanced helicity index. Yeah. And this is 1 kilometer surface helicity. Not too much, so, and looking at mid-level lapse rates, almost non-existent. So, I'm still waiting for the new run to come in, but I think that's it for now. This is looking at the icon run for later this week. So let's look at that right now. And looking at looking forward ahead. Looking at NavGem, it looks very, very impressive, especially this is the run I was looking for. Check this out. Wow, look at that. Looks like this system may cause some enhanced rain in the southwest. Alrighty, so let's go look at, again, the GFS, but let's look at Canadian. Yeah, because the Canadian has something bigger forming. That's a little impressive. Oh, look at that. Coming off of Africa. This is looking at upper level water vapor, but the most important is lower level water vapor. I just want to look at spaghetti models right now. Looking at the MGO right now, it looks to be more impressive by the end of August, so maybe in a week from now we might get some more tropical development. I mean, the Saharan air layer looks really impressive here. This is currently the Saharan air layer right now. It's really strong, but it's pretty far to the north for now. I'm looking at lightning maps right now. Nothing in New York right now, but there's some lightning off the coast. This is the Saharan air layer, for those of you who want to see that. That's a pretty strong tropical wave coming off of Africa. But once it starts battling all that dry air, it's probably going to fizzle out. And there's a tropical wave here. I mean, that's the one that the models hinted on. The Canadian, at least. And I just want to check Magma Indonesia, see if there's any activity. It doesn't look like much. I haven't. What you're seeing here is actually rainfall. This isn't earthquake or volcanic activity. This is actually precipitation. So I'm going to show you volcano YT because if Cinnabon erupted, they would actually show that it's erupting. Okay, wow, look at that. More of those deep, long period events. The one that Ben talks about. Some more of those. Also, some quakes at the volcano itself, at Kilauea. I mean, at Mauna Loa. These are very deep quakes. And go back to California. More swarming. Another 2.6. Nothing too impressive. Nothing concerning there, so that's good. So Mount Cinnamong's last eruption happened a while ago. Yeah, it was around July, so. See, December 27th. Yeah, so it hasn't erupted in a while. Not much is going on right now. It's okay, Canadian. You see that little wave right here? Let's go back to weather.edu. Not really showing much anymore. But just want to show one more thing. Let's look at WRF model for tomorrow. This is looking at right now, the midnight run. Northeast. This is looking at for tomorrow. Look at those storms for tomorrow. Those are really impressive. for those storms. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's only showing that the whole area is just gonna light up. So, definitely some storms for tomorrow. Well, thank you for watching and good night.